Rick Hodes is a guy from Long Island who followed a pretty straight path through Middlebury and then went off on his own, saw the world and saw the suffering and decided to become a doctor. He has taken 20 kids into his own home. He's adopted 5 of them. He spends his life taking care of kids. And I said, I would like to write about him. I went to Ethiopia, I met Rick, and I was about to leave when I found a small child in the street. He was holding his hand up, trying to get money for his dinner. He had the longest eyelashes I'd ever seen. They were full of dust. I was taken by this child, and he had precisely the disease that Rick deals with. He had a back that was collapsed from tuberculosis. When I brought Danny to Rick, he did what he does with every patient. He took a photograph of him, and he says, you have to smile. And when Rick has these studies of x-rays, blood tests, he sends them to doctors to confirm his diagnoses or to get dosing ideas, and he always sends a photograph. And doctors say, why are you sending me a photograph? Why not just the studies? And Rick says, this isn't just a back, this is a soul. Rick eventually got him a bed at Mother Teresa's and then took him into his own house. And I said, why don't you bring him here? He can learn some English. And that was the beginning. I never let him go, and I now have an 8-year-old living with me. And I'm in love with him, and I send him to school, and he's my kid. And now call it altruism, call it compassion. I think he does more for me than I do for him. And this is true very often of altruism. The giver gets more than the person who receives.